What is your New Year's resolution? Is it working out, higher grades, or getting your money up? Nope, because your name is Roblox, and this year, your plan is to destroy your entire platform with a single update. We've just started 2026, and Roblox has already released its new mandatory age check verification, dividing the entire platform into 6 different age groups, and also destroying every single Roblox game that requires communication or teamwork with other players. This update is absolute chaos, with players hosting protests, entrepreneurs selling age-verified accounts for real-life money, and even people drawing beards on their face to bypass the AI age verification. And to make matters worse, Roblox games are empty, Roblox developers are angry, and Roblox's stock is now falling.
You just go into Roblox games, and it's like, it's a ghost town, dude. There's just no one talking.
So what on earth is going on with this update? And what's going on with that subscribe button? Please click it. To understand why there are no players in Roblox games anymore, we first have to understand what's going on with this update. So as you may already know, Roblox has now officially made facial age checks required in order to chat on Roblox. Using their age estimation features that totally don't have any issues, we'll talk about that later, Roblox will place you somewhere in these 6 age groups, basically segregating their entire player base. Because if we look at games like rap battles, game modes like these can't happen anymore unless they're all in the same age range. Rap battle games are a huge victim because they depend on a live crowd. Since the age banding splits the chat, you can't battle half the server, and the audience can't even see your bars. It completely kills the competitive hype and makes the games feel dead.
It really sucks not seeing people communicate with each other because it just looks like a bunch of NPCs, a bunch of bots running around. And it really just kind of drains the life out of the game. Going into a game and you see people, but nobody's talking. It's really depressing.
I have a better question.
Role-play games aside, there are team-based games that you just have to be able to communicate with people in order to play the game. And if you can't do that, you cannot play the game. There's a bunch of people that just can't play Roblox now because they can't communicate with their teammates. They can't play their favorite games. They're just going to go play a different game.
On top of this, I've talked about this many times in the past, but please do not give Roblox your facial data. Because if we go on Roblox's website on their facial age estimation page and we scroll down to the FAQ, we can see the question, who is processing the facial data? And unfortunately, it's actually a company named Persona. Not the video game, but a company called Persona, who's allegedly been doing some suspicious things in the past. Before you do the Roblox age check, it's worth noting that Persona, the company handling the verification, is currently being sued over how it manages its data and their privacy practices. And please don't do the alternative either, which is sending in your ID, because as I've said in the past, these ID photos that other platforms took like Discord have been easily leaked. Man, if Roblox gets hacked, which has happened in the past, it would be one of the most catastrophic data leaks of all time. A Roblox data leak would seriously open up people's eyes on why ID/age checks are incredibly dangerous and harmful towards both adults and minors. Just thinking about that data getting grabbed and then leaked is honestly sickening. Of course, Roblox and their CEO David Baszucki is trying to play it off like age checks are amazing and it's going to be clutching up 2026 for Roblox.
Tens of millions have already completed an age check. Having a better sense of people's approximate age when chatting is going to help us create an even safer, more age-appropriate experience for everyone.
But unfortunately, it's just got absolutely decimated in the community notes. There are multiple reasons for why this age verification has just failed completely and ruined the platform.
What verification did it give you?
21.
It gave you 21? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Under the age of 15.
How?
Roblox has just forcefully put this underage player in adult-only servers. That's so weird. There's also just random issues like setting this user's age to 1 year old and also placing adults like this 25-year-old as 13 plus. Here we can see they're doing the facial scan, Persona's getting all your data, estimating your age, and boom, you are now 13 plus. So not only are younger people being placed in older groups, but now it's also going the other way around where 21 plus people are now being put into like 13 years old. And this is a very serious issue because people are now selling age verified Roblox accounts and they're taxing to $4.45 for that. But unfortunately, this can get even more nefarious because if you're a bad actor, you can actually go the other way around and look for younger accounts like age 13 plus and buy this account so that you can pretend to be a younger person and talk with only younger people. That is absolutely sickening. And don't even get me started on the bypasses. Okay, so we got this dude, obviously, he's of the younger age, but he's drawn on like a beard with Sharpie, and after Persona, steals his facial information, bang, he is now 21 or older. This profile picture is legendary. Wrinkle your nose and eyebrows and it works. I'm 14 and they thought I was 16 to 17 because of this. But we don't even have to stop at, you know, drawn on beards. You can also just use an actual Roblox avatar. Here we can see they're scanning a Roblox avatar's face and rotating them left and right. And bang, we got an 18+ user. This recognizes that as a human, but couldn't recognize my face as a human, by the way. Damn you, some ugly. But if you're too lazy to even use a Roblox in-game avatar, people are also just asking their parents. This person used their dad's face to scan the facial ID so that they could chat. And again, this system is so flawed. This person says, I'm 15 and they said I was 21+, so now they can't talk to anyone their age. Now, because this is one of Roblox's worst updates of all time, people are now protesting against this with UGCs, like the unverified UGC, which says, scan your face to add it to our database on the back. And I'm not even surprised at this point, but Roblox, as usual, started banning people for wearing it. But of course, massive protests and boycotts were happening inside Roblox. Do not use Face or Gov ID to verify. I don't even have a webcam. My webcam doesn't even work. They're just gonna use the faces for AI training. Genuinely, I hate this update. Free my chat, bro. Unfortunately, it seems like now signs are the only way people can talk to each other, unless you want to learn the temporary Roblox Morse code. Jump for dot and move slightly for dash. Here we can see it all mapped out. In case you want to talk to people, you know, say what's up, just keep this in mind. Just keep this Morse code in mind. This is absolutely insane. And unfortunately, because of this, there are so many people writing I can't chat either as their name or in their bio because they just simply can't chat. They don't want to give up their facial scan or, you know, their government ID to some third-party company, so they just simply cannot chat anymore. They are completely silenced. They'll never have the chance to meet or talk to any other people and make online friends anymore. That's just so sad. And yeah, even if you wear shirts like these which say I'm not gonna give Roblox my face or ID and I can't use chat, you're still at risk of being banned. This guy got banned for discriminatory content. And the horrible response to this update has absolutely tanked Roblox's stock. If we look at the Roblox stock, this update happened around January 7th, and I don't think the shareholders like this update too much either. That's when you know it's been an L update all around. And another huge issue regarding this update is that because chat is so restrictive on Roblox, it's only going to push more and more kids onto more harmful chatting platforms like Discord, where all of these bad things have been extensively documented in the Roblox community.
Isn't this going to cause more people to go to third-party apps and make the issue worse? Yeah, that's another thing. This whole problem with like Roblox's direct integration with Discord, that to me is almost like worse than all of this.
Roblox is known to support this partnership with the direct Roblox to Discord connection on your account. And on the Roblox platform, all it really takes for someone that's, you know, 5+ playing Hug or Pass is one click to be directed off platform and funneled directly into Discord.
Roblox's largest problem is Discord. So if they just get rid of that connection between Roblox and Discord, this problem goes away.
And developers aren't happy about this update either. This developer named Nexus raises many issues on the development side. For example, about 70% of their community managers are 21+. This means that 70% of the community managers will be unable to interact with at least 60% of the community, since they can only interact with 18+ people. And it gets even worse, they also can't interact with the rest of the community managers who aren't 18+. And the final nail in the coffin is that at least 20% of their players that are under 12 years old will be uninteractable by all community managers, meaning for the youngest age bracket, which is also usually the most vulnerable, there will now be no adults helping or moderating them. It will all have to fall on Roblox's AI. And if a bad actor got access to one of these accounts under 12, none of the community managers would be able to see or prevent them from talking to these kids. That is disgusting. On the moderation side, Nexus can't see what 70% of players are saying or even collect evidence for action against others or handle appeals. I can only ban players with limited information and force them off platform to Discord to continue. But on the game development side, there's a new problem. For Nexus, they lose 50% of their players being able to give real-time feedback on platform. The players think that we are just ignoring them when we aren't the ones deciding to do so. And if Nexus wants any of this player feedback as a developer, we will need to instead force them off platform again to Discord, which again has worse safety issues. Another issue for developers is that this age segregation makes it no longer viable viable for developers to come up with fun, teamwork, or communication-based games. Meaning games that are, like fun with friends, or other games that require chatting on the platform might no longer be made by developers anymore, because why would they? All the chat is segregated, their players can't even talk with each other, so why make a game that revolves around social communication? This is not a PR win. This just increases child engagement off-platform and kills communities in the process, while also giving bad actors more Discord servers to exploit. So what are your thoughts on the new Roblox age verification? Please let me know in the comments below and subscribe for more Roblox Explained.